Hola y bienvenidos. Before we get started, do you have your worksheet?
Lo tengo.
A pencil?
Lo tengo.
A red pen to correct your attempts?
Lo tengo.
Your past tense folder?
La tengo.
Perfect. Empecemos. In today's video, you will be learning to talk about unintentional events.
Like the zipper on my coat that broke on Friday?
Yep.
Se me rompió el cierre de mi abrigo. Ahora necesito un abrigo nuevo. True story.
Pobrecita.
I just love the way Spanish speakers do this. It's as if Spanish speakers never take responsibility for what happened. The blame always goes to the thing that broke or that got forgotten.
I know what you mean. Let's show them how this works.
Great. Let's pretend you accidentally broke a glass and you need to fess up to it in Spanish. It would be logical to say, I broke the glass. How would you translate that? Pause the video, give it a try.
Did you remember your preterite? Rompí el vaso.
Of course they did, and in fact, rompí el vaso is the correct translation. But it begs the question, did you break it on purpose or by accident?
But I broke the glass in English leaves you with the same doubt.
It certainly does. But in English, all I have to do is add on accident. I broke the glass on accident.
So our brilliant students are asking themselves, how do I say on accident in Spanish?
Well, it's not quite that simple. Here's the formula. First, you will need the super se, the indirect object pronoun, and then the verb that explains what happened to the subject. But it's actually much more fun than that because we have a superhero pronoun. Which pronoun that we already know has superpowers?
It's the super se. Why is it a superpower pronoun? Well, because it is so useful.
But that's a review for another time, because otherwise this video would be way too long.
Well, we can't have that.
Nope. Let's look at the earlier example. Se me rompió el cierre de mi abrigo. The super se is automatic.
Another example is se me murió el celular. Go ahead and pause the video and translate those examples, and then fill in the blanks on some easy examples.
How'd you do? My zipper broke, and I left my cell phone at home on accident.
Now for those easy examples. Pause the video and fill in the blanks. Let's see how you did. All you had to do was put a se in the blank.
Super se. Got it. Now let's talk about the next piece, the indirect object pronoun. First, pause the video and fill in the indirect object pronoun chart. Yes, you have seen those before. So how do you know which indirect object pronoun to use?
Well, that's easy. Who's the victim here in this situation? If it's me, use me. If it's you, use te. If it's he or she, use le, and so on. Got it?
Yep. Let's see what happens as the victim of the accident changes. Pause the video and fill in the missing indirect object pronoun for these examples. Then unpause the video and check your answers.
How did you do?
I bet they did great. But wait a second. Lay and lace aren't very specific.
You're totally right. Just like with verbs like gustar, you can add a plus a person's name to clarify who you're talking about. Like this. A Tadeo se le quedó el teléfono en casa.
Easy enough. Now what about those verbs?
Well, they'll have to watch the second video for that.